Welcome to Freedom to Think broadcast. Today we got another for our Freethinker React series. I'm your host, Jeff. The latest request is from Tim Roberts. Impatiently waiting for Hunter Biden Hacked by Bryson Gray. If it's anything like FBI raid, I'm excited. These guys are dropping facts. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like, subscribe, comment what you think, comment what you'd like to see next. If I go based on your recommendation, I'll shout you out in that video. And if you want to support the channel, all you got to do to join the Freethinkers Rebellion, #FTR, is hit that little subscribe button. Now, if you want to get your name in one of these videos, you can support the channel with Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, or Locals. Since I'm getting hundreds of suggestions, I may set up a system where the Patreons or the Locals or the Buy Me a Coffee crew can help me in deciding the order of what videos to make. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but an inner circle would be helpful. Just saying. But let's get right into this.
They gon' hate me for this one. Ayy, you know what's really wild? Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child?
Oh boy. So allegedly Hunter Biden's cell phone information that got leaked to everyone had one of the chats set up where they believe the big guy was listed as Pedo Peter. Don't know why. I'm not 1,000% sure. But it is a good question. It's a good question. Your own kid. Just saying.
Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? It say Pedo Peter every time the phone down. Wow. Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa. They call it.
He's arguing with hookers while they're weighing crack.
No, I just weighed the bag. It's 2.06.
2.07 without the bag.
So how long is
2.0.
That was Hunter Biden there, filming himself. The video was one of the few pieces of content that the image board website 4chan.
So he's just going to straight up describe what's in the videos, which is great. We'll see what he gets to.
Every time the phone down. Wow. Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa. They call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa. In the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa. The media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa. Here we go again. If it was Trump Jr., it would be on CNN.
Oh, man. Yes. If it was Trump Jr., it'd be on CNN. Anyone would cover it. I mean, it would be gold. Instead, they're like, Trump Jr. called Moscow. Obviously, they're traitors to the nation, selling our secrets, selling our access, selling our... And they checked into all that. But then you got Hunter on these shady boards in like Burisma. And they don't even look. They won't even look. They impeached Trump the first time because he was asking about the Biden family involvement in Ukraine. Like, he exposed what was going on, the corruption, and then was impeached and got all kinds of hell for exposing the people that were doing the bad thing. It's just crazy. That's like some Julian Assange level shit.
Whoa. Here we go again. If it was Trump Jr., it would be on CNN. This what happens when you rich but you a slave to sin. This what happens when the devil knock you, let him in. I don't care about who this offends. Buying crime family, they all belong in a pen. Buying loves minors, that's the real BLM. Call me what you...
I haven't heard that. Biden loves Biders. That's the BLM. Oh, shit. We got to just take that one in stride, guys. Well, you know, they say Biden only pulled out of the Afghanistan war because it was over 18 years old.
My family, they all belong in a pen. Buying loves minors, that's the real BLM. Call me what you want, but at least I ain't a damn. Wait, hold up, don't get mad at me. Am I tripping or is he in bed with Natalie? Why he recording all that? What's the strategy? If you do incest, you probably do bestiality. Hey, the president's son is a crackhead, but you the smartest guy, he know that's what your dad said.
It's so simple. Like, it's one angle. He's just wrapping into this giant ball. That's a pretty intensive windsock. But dude, he is just going after them. Going after them. This is a really good point, because I think it was Teddy Roosevelt had like a crazy unhinged daughter. Teddy said, I can do one of two things. I can be president of the United States, or I can control Alice Roosevelt. I cannot possibly do both. Because Alice was like a crazy wild child, party girl, all this stuff, right? And Teddy was just like, bro, I'm the president, and I could do president stuff, or I could do daddy stuff. But I can't do it all. And she's out of control. It's not really the greatest thing to admit, but it's a lot better than if he was like, Alice is the most well-behaved girl in the world. She's the best there is. She's absolutely incredible. You get what I'm saying? You see the difference? When he's like, Hunter is the smartest guy I know.
He is the smartest man I know. I mean, in pure intellectual capacity.
That's not a good thing, bud. Totally not a good thing. Be more like Teddy. Future reference.
Hey, the president's son is a crackhead, but you the smartest guy, he know that's what your dad said. Is he the real president or a jack-led? Why is everyone that voted for your dad dead? Hey, you know what's really wild? That your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? They say Pedro Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa, all the women in your phone, can we check the age? Wasn't you on Epstein Island, can we check the page? Hunter needs to...
Oh, man. All right. So what are we going to talk about first? The Epstein Island allegation or all of the dead voters? I don't really know where to go first. Now, part of me says the Epstein Island crew was like classy. I don't know if they would have Hunter. I'm just saying. Then the other part of me says Jim Biden owned an island really close by. So it'd only be like a little ferry ride. No pun intended.
Started when I was a little girl. I grew up watching Jacques Cousteau on TV and became mesmerized with the oceans. It led to me becoming a deep worker submersible pilot.
Wasn't you on Epstein Island, can we check the page? Hunter needs to be in prison, put him in the cage. I thought he was clean, seemed like he ain't changed his ways. And that ain't working for Verisma, how he get a raise? 10% for the big guy, who all getting paid? I still don't know why he recorded, is it blackmail? But do you really think any of them will go to jail? They satanic and all of them will go to hell. You a lame Hunter and your daddy lame as well. It's obvious, but if you blind and read it in braille, will the corruption never end? Only time will tell. President's son is a crackhead, but you the smartest guy, he know that's what your dad said. Is he the real president or a jack-led? Why is everyone that voted for your dad dead? Hey, you know what's really wild? That your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? They say Pedro Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa.
Wow. That was something else, guys. I understand why you were telling me to check it. The whole chorus was a very complicated roast with a lot of factual information in it. And when I say facts, it's like the most available, best information currently. There could always be new information that changes the way we think about something. But when someone's like, you're a conspiracy theorist, and you're like, what? This is the picture. This is the video.
And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired.
This is the email. These are the text conversations. This is the recorded phone call.
Hey, Mr. President, Joe Biden. How are you?
Very well indeed. As usual when I hear your voice. Thank you.
Well, you are doing very well. Congratulations on getting the new prosecutor general. I know there's a lot more that has to be done, but I really think that's good, and I understand you're working with the rod in the coming days on a number of additional laws to secure the IMF. But congratulations on installing the new prosecutor general. It's going to be critical for him to work quickly to repair the damage Shokin did. And I'm a man of my word. And that now that the new prosecutor general's in place, we're ready to move forward in signing that new $1 billion loan guarantee.
And you just play all tiers of evidence back to back to back, and you're like, how much real, actual evidence do you need before you stop being accused of spreading conspiracy and misinformation? It's almost like they're just trying to push the term conspiracy theorist onto anyone with a brain that asks questions. And this song was amazing. I mean, he just destroyed Hunter and the big guy for a couple minutes here. Well done. Thanks, Tim. I understand why you were impatiently waiting for this. But he touched on Epstein Island. He touched on the fact that he's recording just everything. It doesn't make any sense. Even Elon Musk got in on the roast for this obsession with videoing everything, documenting everything. It was like anytime hookers and crack are around, and then it shows a guy with like 7 cameras strapped to his face. It's just crazy. Why would you create that much evidence of wrongdoing on yourself? Unless you're just bragging that you can get away with anything. Because it kind of feels like that. These people with positions of power are just doing exactly whatever they want and not having any consequence. It's a big concern for everyone. I don't know how you would think that we can function in a society where the law absolutely does not apply to certain people. That creates a massive level of unfairness. And eventually, trust in the system, specifically the justice system, will be completely eroded, completely gone. And then what happens? What happens? Vigilantism. You start to have people take the law into their own hands because the law doesn't work. And that's dangerous because then you have people going too far. You don't need people getting executed for jaywalking because jaywalking laws aren't being followed. You know what I'm saying? There's not an organized structure for vigilantism. So it's not good. We don't want that. Really don't. But this law needs to be followed. It needs to be enforced equally. And my dude, Hunter Biden, he needs something. How are you going to be the champion against 2A and trying to get illegal guns off the streets with these stupid laws? And then you won't even enforce the laws we have. You got Hunter Biden out there with illegal gun purchases. Like he lied on a federal form saying that he wasn't using drugs so that he could get a gun. And then you have at the exact same time him messaging with his girlfriend or niece or whatever, both. Maybe his dead brother's wife he was plowing at the time. I don't know. It's a complicated web. But he was talking about his issues with addiction because he was using at that time, which means he lied on the form, which means his ass should be in jail, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we need justice. Hunter can't be the smartest guy Joe knows.
I probably smoke more Parmesan cheese than anyone Anyone that you know, I'm sure, Tracy.
Although, if you look at the administration, that might be like the requirement that Hunter has to be smarter than everyone in the administration. And that might be true. Even with all the hookers and crack, he's probably smarter than everyone Biden's appointed so far. I liked it. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe. We're on to 5,000. Then it'll be 100,000. Then it'll be 1 million. We're gonna take over YouTube, okay? So we got to behave so we can take over YouTube. Bryson, you're not helping me out here, but I love the video. Comment your thoughts and what you'd like to see next. I'll see you on the next video.